All right, here we go. Welcome, everyone. We are starting the second webinar of the innovation platform, and I'm going to share this URL with you guys so you can follow from there. That's the agenda for the this session. So I'll try to follow this list here, and yeah, let's see what happens. And also, just a heads up, if you guys go to the listing of webinars, I put some ideas there. If you guys want to suggest something else or have a preference, and yeah, we can talk that uh, after. So let's get started. Um, I will go there. I just want to present you guys this interface of the webinars. And if you scroll down a bit, you see there's three different tables here. Feel free to add stuff here, like a check-in to say that you was in the meeting if you want. It's not a requirement. Just if you have like a subject you would like to discuss in this meeting, you can add here too. And after the meeting, I invite you guys to share some feedback. And yeah, at the bottom, I put some reference for videos and articles that are very useful in this subject. So I recommend you guys, if you want to go deeper on the top, check these resources. All right, so yeah, let's go to the guide we are going to talk today, which is this one, prototype app ideas. So yeah, Brandon create this one. Brenda, sorry, not Brandon, Jono created this one, and also Jono introduced me to this AI tools and Claude. And I'm not. If you guys had a chance to check this guide already, you see how cool and simple it is. I'm not going to follow step by step today. I'm going to explore something else, but the idea is the same. The guide helps to give you um, a way to do, but we can go from there. And yeah, in the bottom of every guide, there's these two tables. You can add feedback for the guide, something that we could improve, or if you just like it, you can mention too. And we also have this table to share, because we can make something, and Cloud allow to share. Yeah, the collaborate and remix. So I can make something and I share, and other folks can continue from where I was. This is a very interesting thing of cloud. So yeah, I'm like I say, I'm not going step by step in this guide, but we are going to follow on this idea. And yeah, we can jump on this second topic. I'm going to talk about cloud. My version, I subscribe to the cloud, is not very expensive. I don't think it's super expensive. Also because we can get reimbursement from Unleash Plus. So, and something I noticed as a user of the AI tools like Claude and ChatGPT is that the price you pay, it pays back many times. So it's so useful too that it's not expensive if you think if you make use and you can become very a lot productive. So yeah, let me just there's something here, which is cool. It's called projects. It's similar to the custom ChatGPT. I showed this in the past webinar. We The innovation platform have custom ChatGPT, and yeah, this is the interface. You configure, you add instructions, you can add knowledge base and things like that. So this feature from ChatGPT is pretty much it's very similar from the cloud projects. The cloud projects, you can add knowledge base, you can add instructions, system instructions, and then you have a multiple chats in the same context. The chat doesn't talk with each other, so whenever you are planning to build something big, you have to think also in ways to split the chats and the help you get from Claude or the ChatGPT. Because after some time discussing in the chat, the AI started getting a bit confused because it's the amount of information handling. So that's uh, that's something I recommend. For now, for today, I want to invite you guys to give you some ideas so we can play around. And yeah, I'll show there. All right, and yeah, it's now. If you guys have ideas, I add I add suggestions here, and I asked Claude to give me the suggestions. I think I don't have the chat anymore. I had here, but um, I asked Claude like give me suggestions of simple app prototypes you can create in a live session. So it was very careful to add all the information like how much time will take to build that and what's the benefit of showing this X example. I just put there so you guys can take a look, maybe choose something. And I also picked some games and puzzle, which is fun. It's also another thing it can be done. So yeah, did you guys have the chance to look this list and there's something that caught your attention we can play around now? No? All right.
I'm just looking at it now.
All right, sorry.
By the way, not sorry. By the way, Bernardo, you're not sharing your screen. Not sure if you're supposed to share it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I am talking. I think I'm sharing my screen all the time. What a shame. Sorry. I'm new to this. Sorry. What I was showing is this screen and the cloud screen. I was talking about the project's interface. Sorry for not sharing my screen. And I was comparing with the ChatGPT custom GPTs. So this is a custom ChatGPT. You can add instructions and knowledge bases. And the projects on cloud is very similar. The same way you can add knowledge base and instructions. That's what I want to show, but my screen wasn't being shared. And then this was the ideas I asked Cloud, right? And yep, it's there. So you guys want to suggest something for us, um, or we can start playing with Cloud? What do you think? Is there anything you guys need? Maybe we can ask for a game. Hey, Cloud. I'm not sharing my screen.
No,
You are.
that's an old message.
Ooh, wait.
That was an old message.
Sorry. Okay, let's go there. Hi, Claude. I'm on a live webinar. I have 10 minutes to show an example of an app prototype. Can you give some idea you can help me fast? Yeah, the to-do list. The to-do list is the easiest hello world. Who of you had a chance to work with Cloud already to play with this?
I was working with Claude in the cohort. Creating a calendar was great because you start to creating something simple and then you can add some extra things to. For example, I started with the calendar and then you can add events and then you can add interface and it's nice. It's simple to use, so friendly.
Yeah, right. And for interface, it's like I was saying, if you spend too much time in a conversation in a chat, it might become start becoming confusing. So you can always get from one point and start over in the next one with with the outcome of one chat. You can start another. And for there's always something we can check with cloud, like what you can do, what language you support, and it has some limitations. For instance, I'm not sure if cloud knows jQuery, for instance, but probably because the training set of this version goes until a certain date. So if you are working with a node package, for instance, that have a new version after this training date for this version, which is 3.5, it get confused because the AI doesn't it doesn't have information of this new version. So this is some kind of stuff it have to worry when producing code. But you see, I haven't asked much, and it create everything there. And what else I can show? I think this is because I'm not I don't have like many ideas right now, but I like to think not just to produce the code, but to help elaborate the idea. For instance, something I made recently, it was it was something different. Instead asking for generate code, I was like, I need to create um, a Google spreadsheet to organize my personal finance. Help me create, help me like give me create this shit. So the thing here, yeah, what is this? I don't know what language is this. Yeah, it's a yeah. So what happened here? This is not a code. This is instructions. So I can follow step by step instructions in a Google Sheet, and I will follow instructions, and eventually the it will everything will work mostly. I made this with a very complex finance system on Google Spreadsheet, and like with many tabs and things like that. And it was impressive because all the reasoning about what the field is, the rules, like we have how can I explain? There are simple rules we need to know. For instance, if you have a payment and and you are going to make the payment is done, very simple. Just to give an example, it's like the payment is not possible to be done tomorrow. You know, it only can be done today or in the past. That's a very simple rule for us humans. and programmers, it's kind of even obvious, right? But if you think you are talking with a computer and the computer already give you all these details, I think it's something impressive because it goes beyond this very simple example. So this is another way to use Claude for prototyping. You can ask instructions, not exactly the code direct, but yeah, you can ask the code. But um, something else I could show, something I made in the cohort group with Claude was one of my first experiments. For instance, let's say we have this to-do list. Given the to app you created, please generate character scenarios. Right. So there it goes beyond code, like I was saying. It I think this could be better if you have a project, then you can keep all the stuff you are working in the same context. But this also help. It's just one chat, and of course I mixed two apps here, which I don't recommend because that thing the chat can become confused. But anyway, let's focus in the first one. It creates the JavaScript front end for me, and if I need backend or if I need help, instructions to deploy, I can ask everything. It will give me instructions. I have friends which aren't programmers, and they are creating apps and deploying on Google. Google, I forgot the name. Google Apps, something like this. And then,
Gemini?
yeah, and they are producing apps, and the company is using. And some apps this friend of mine is even sale sold. Sorry for my English. But the thing is, you if you know programming, it's very good for you. But you can ask for instructions like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, please give me step by step to get this done. And then you can fragment big ideas, big process steps into smaller chunks and get things done. And in this example I'm showing, we have a complete list of Gherkin scenarios, and then I can have a chat to keep things always in sync. I could create tests based on this. I can ask like now create tests the JS code. Yeah. Yeah, to conclude, we this part of the work is very boring to keep like tests and the app and the specifications all in sync. And when you take advantage of AI, you can ask to take care of this part. Like if a feature change, if a test change, of course you can go there and change manually, but you can simply ask, like, this is not sync anymore, please help me to find out what's wrong, and or fix for me. And things like that. So yeah, I hope that was a good demonstration, because we can go like a lot further, and all these ideas here, it's cool. I once I think the time is very short. I have maybe 3 minutes more, but something I made once is like a game. A game. I think I have a game. Still have a game somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I delete. But I made a text based game, and I record a video and share the cohort group, and I was using the cursor to expand the game. So the game was RPG, a role play game text-based, which you face monsters and fight and get items, and then I was, it's all in the terminal. Anyway, that was a game I made very quick, and I was using cursor, but sorry, I don't have the code of this game anymore, and the time frame is short. Yeah, so I'll leave some time open for questions if you guys want to ask something or suggest something. Uh, feel free to.
Yeah. Do you know if Claude can be used like directly on like on an IDE, like Visual Studio Code, for example? There's something called Cursor, which can be used there, as well as Copilot. So, does this just work for like on the web version, or do you know if this can be integrated with something like Visual Studio Code?
Yeah, this IDE cursor, it use um, let me say something. Can I okay generate a text based game? You see, it use Cloud Sonnet, and I can pick different versions like GPT 1 or 4. You see, is is this is this your question? If you can use AI in a IDE?
Yeah, it was mostly that. I just wanted to confirm if this was available there, but I guess through Cursor you can use it. Yeah.
Yeah, I I forgot to ask for, yeah, no, reject. Make it in Node. Yeah, that's it. So with this cursor, you can ask what we was doing in the browser. You can do inside the coded editor, and then for instance, it generates a code. You can, for instance, we have locations here, game locations, and something. No, it's not here. Um, Something you can do is uh, where? Yeah, this one. Add more, add more locations. This is not like uh, code programming demonstration. I'm just adding more items, but you see, I concept. But anyway, you see, you can use the AI to to adjust small parts in the code, and I haven't done experimented the AI with a big code base yet, but maybe you can work well within a file or within functions. We probably save, and also if you have a setup that you can sync tests, like tests, you have tests for this, and you change, and you have all the development environment with the tools we already know, and then you have also this. I think it's amazing. It can be amazing experience to develop things. It is. Is this your question? What?
As I have a question there, has it any capacity to connect with deployment tools like Heroku or AWS or do stuff like that?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done that, but I'm pretty sure there. I don't remember on top of my mind. Um, Yeah, I will take a look later and I'll let you know. But there's some platforms and tools like open source tools you can install on your machine and or virtual machine or deploy somewhere, and you can choose what LLM you are going to work. And there is a we are talking about Claude and ChatGPT, but there's many more. There are large language models for a lot of different things. Some are like super heavy, and you have to have like a very special computer to run. But there's others which can run on any computer. So that's I guess that's one way you can deploy your own setup of the AI. And there are also other ways to do things. I hope to get webinars about this. For instance, using make it's one example. I can get make templates so I can show. This is something I hope to maybe next webinar I can show something with make. But you see, you can make automations. Um, For instance, you have a Google spreadsheet with ideas, and every day the Make platform will run the ideas, go to ChatGPT, improve. Like you can create posts for every social network and publish immediately. So I think this is even better use cases for the AI, so like inside the process of some automation thing. So that if that's answer your questions,
Yes, thank you.
I hope to explore a lot more in the with the time, but yeah, that's a very good question. All right, and that's it. It was fast. I hope it gave you guys some light about things that can be done. I think we could do a lot more with time and some sort of objective, but this is just to touch the surface. I hope that it was fine for you guys. And yes, you guys have more questions, anything else? No? No questions?
Okay,
Yeah,
for me.
thank you.
Not from me.
Cool.
Thanks so much, Bernardo.
Thank you very much
Thank you.
for joining.
Leonardo,
And just one more thing. Do you guys want to suggest another subject for the next week? Or I can go from this with Make and AI, automations with Make, automations with AI. It's a good,
yes, makes sounds good.
Yeah, Mike sounds good.
awesome. Yeah, I'll prepare the next webinar and I'll send the invitation. Thanks very much. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.